Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Brewery the Master of Puppets, again joined by
Jacob, the Lord of Malts.
And today we're looking at a Danish beer by Toll, and this is a beer they released at the Copenhagen Beer Celebration. This is Toll Sort Mælk, which means black milk. It says, Døden en mester fra Tyskland, which means death is a master, or is a, something like that, from Germany. Or a lord from Germany or something like that. And the thing is, this is a 13.1% Imperial milk stout aged in single malt Scotch whiskey barrels. That is freaking cool because you never see people do that with a milk stout. And we all actually already had this, and it's really good.
Yeah, and they do tend to do that, like with they did with the Overall.
Overall?
Double
Overall.
Yeah. It was a double IPA with Brett and Mighty's.
Yeah, it was like a double IPA version of
it was
the overall
messy,
IPA. I haven't had it, but because it was released while I was gone. But this is and it's brewed with water, malt, flaked oats, dark cassonade, sugar, lactose, hops, and yeast. And it's actually a reference to a
Romanian
Romanian poet from World War II called Paul Celan. I think that's how you pronounce it. From his poem Death Fugue or something like that. It's a poem he did where this is like the Danish translation of the poem on here on the label. Because in the Danish translation it says Døden en mester fra Tyskland. I can't remember what it said in English or it was originally in German. Yeah. But it was during the World War II occupation. I wonder why they chose that. I think it might just be because it's a milk stout.
And it's black. I don't know. Also maybe because it's anti-fascist.
Yeah, that might also be why. Because it was an anti-fascist poem.
But but the name and the reference down here is from the poem.
Yeah. Both of them are in the poem actually. So that's kind of interesting. So let's get this huge barrel-aged Imperial milk stout poured. Or cracked. So we got the Sort Mælk poured here, and it's definitely like a pitch black color. No light coming through. Pitch black Imperial stout, Imperial milk stout. Yeah. With a little bit of a tan kind of head going on there.
Expectable for 13.1%.
Yeah. So let's check out the aroma. Oh yeah, that smells awesome. Yeah. You get that milky kind of lactose component right away, but you also get a lot of the whiskey. I got a lot of whiskey, more so than oak almost.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of licorice. It's got a little bit of heat in the aroma, a little bit of alcohol, I think.
It kind of stinks in your nostrils.
Yeah. I do also pick up on, like some vanilla notes. Again, the lactose, a little bit of darker chocolate, and also a little bit of milk chocolate maybe.
Oh yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, milk chocolates. Some kind of raisinous kind of fruitiness.
Like darker fruits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely in there too.
But maybe it's the alcohol.
A little bit of a sugary...
dark candy sugar.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty big beer. But it's actually almost boozy in the aroma. The more you smell it, the more the alcohol you pick up. But usually I've found in like Toll beers, it's like the aroma is really good, but then you get amazed by the taste. At least like when I reviewed Goliath with Hopsine, that was like, cheers. Cheers. Holy crap, dude. That is freaking delicious.
Mouthfeel?
Wow. Oh yeah, and that whiskey flavor just lingers.
Yeah.
Mouthfeel is full, and it's so creamy because of the lactose in there. It's got that sweet, milky kind of flavor to it.
But then it kind of takes over, but it got
coffee,
roast notes.
And then that takes over, and then also the whiskey barrel.
Yeah, but there's some kind of coffee bitterness as well going on.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's got a lot of those flavors, and then it's got the sugary flavor to it. It does have somewhat of an alcohol flavor too. Yeah. It lets you know that it's 13.1%. The darker fruits there. It's got a lot of chocolate.
But milk chocolate.
Yeah. And then it's like you get the chocolate sweetness and the sugary flavors. But then you get more of the rich dark roast and the darker like black coffee flavors.
Yeah. And then it fades out to a kind of alcohol heated whiskey aftertaste with vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla and the oaky flavors.
Yeah.
And you can taste it's like a Scotch whiskey. I don't know if it's peated. I think like most of the Scotch whiskies have a light smoke quality to it. It does as well, but it's very subdued, which is fine because I don't think a smoke peaty flavor would go well in a milk stout. So I think that works really, really well.
Yeah.
It's a really nice Imperial Stout or Imperial Milk Stout. It's really interesting because you don't see too many milk stouts out there, especially when you go up in the high ABV or Imperial range.
Which is a kind of shame actually, because milk stouts is great style, and not a lot do that.
So rating wise for me, I'm gonna give this a 90. I think it's a really good Imperial Stout, but not anything that's like really, really blowing my mind, but it's still really, really.
Yeah,
really
I'm going 89. It's I get a kind of like
that's the burn. Yeah.
Burn. I kind of get burn, but as you said, really good beer, worth checking out nonetheless, and all the other Tour beer.
Yeah, I mean I haven't had. I think this maybe. Well, I don't think we've graded any Tour beers lower than an 80. So yeah, they're really consistent. They make some really good beers. So yeah, that does it for this beer review of the Tour Sort Mælk. Remember to let us know what you think of this Imperial Barrel Aged Milk Stout if you've had it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
And we're gonna see you guys in another video.